not, police call it bullying on steroids. We're talking about gang-stalking, but it actually has nothing to do with the gangs that you first think of. Central Coast News reporter Candace Wynn learned more about the trend and how it's getting.
But what is gang stalking? Basically, the victims could be driving their car or talking on their phones or walking the streets when a group of people try to systematically terrorize them.
Gangstalking or organized stalking is a form of terrorism and is part of the COINTELPRO program, which was made famous by J. Edgar Hoover. COINTELPRO, which is Counterintelligence Program, operated from 1956 to 1971. It was a series of covert projects conducted by the FBI aimed at surveilling, infiltrating, discrediting, and disrupting domestic political organizations. The FBI records showed that COINTELPRO resources targeted groups and individuals the FBI deemed subversive, Martin Luther King being a famous target. The program, unfortunately, did not cease to exist. The program endures today, and thousands of people are reported being targeted individuals. The COINTEL operation mirrors the tactics used by the East German Secret Police, or Stasi. The Stasi recruited citizen spies from all levels and sectors of society under the guise the targeted individual was under some fictitious investigation or an enemy of the state. COINTELPRO utilizes the same tactics of psychological warfare in a methodical campaign to disrupt all aspects of a targeted individual's life. The campaign has multiple layers and very compartmentalized as to not expose the prime directive and to maintain a convincing gaslighting operation. The targeted individual's friends, their family, co-workers are all made part of the program to institute a 24/7 campaign of surveillance and to harass, sabotage, frame, and a pervasive smear campaign in which an unending amount of calumnies are directed at the targeted individual. Exposure to the program leads to institutionalization, incarceration, or suicide. The Stasi and FBI found that this kind of psychological attack to be a far more effective way to eliminate targeted individuals. It destroys a person's life while leaving little or no evidence to incriminate the perpetrators. Targeted individuals vary in the reasons for which they are targeted. Academics, scientists, and inventors who possess intellectual property of value are often targeted to abscond with their intellectual property. Whistleblowers, political activists, free thinkers are numerous. Corporate targets are well represented, as well as others. During the reign of J. Edgar Hoover, when the public was made aware of the program, it turned out scientists, sports figures, news people, and a host of others who should not have been part of the program were part of it. What was really shocking to the public, but they must have forgotten, was that the program was designed to induce suicide. For this program to still be in existence, and with the individuals that were targeted in the past being really, really great men, Martin Luther King being one, just begs the question, the motivation behind it, and begs the question of a deep, shadowy government that has its stranglehold over all our intelligence agencies. This program should not be in play. Torturing U.S. citizens, how could that ever be legal? This is happening everywhere. There are thousands of people across the United States dealing with this. If you accused Harvey Weinstein of sexual harassment, you were gangstalked. Make no mistake, their goal is simple. The targeted individual's complete destruction, preferably by suicide. Virtually all my employers were targeted in my career, affected by the program and the defamation and sabotage that comes with it. Keep in mind, they don't care about collateral damage. So destroying your job, destroying the employer is all part of the program. It's all designed to sabotage and frame your life. And once again, this is happening all across the United States. The story is the same. It's been the same since the 60s. The playbook doesn't change. The precedent is already there. But there are a lot of bogus videos on the web regarding gang stalking, making the people seem just totally lost, and this could not possibly be true. But that's the tactic. Up is down, black is white. That's the tactic of our current rogue element in society, especially the rogue element in the United States government. Now, there's no doubt this program takes its toll, so it will drive you crazy. And that's just another way they can spin this in a gaslighting operation. It's really diabolical. I mean, this is as bad as it gets. When you realize through your own due diligence that COINTELPRO still exists, ask yourself a couple questions. How bad is the targeted individual that they want this person eliminated from society? And they're willing to torture this person for a long period of time to achieve this. Don't discount that craziness. Think about that. What has the targeted individual done that is so bad that civil rights don't apply to them? They have none. Their credibility and their lives have to be destroyed. When the program was exposed in the 70s, statements from the FBI and their motivation was based on protecting national security, preventing violence, and here's the kicker: maintaining the existing social and political order. Now that is basically saying we are going to protect the deep state at all costs. And this program has evolved to incorporate MKUltra, so you have an electronic harassment side of it. Some people say they're trying to create Manchurian candidates, or Manchurian patsies. This is a real diabolical program, and if you don't think a deep state exists, I don't know how it could not exist. And they're going to tighten their grip on the United States and take everything away from us. Who's the next targeted individual?